hurricane. But by this morning, that had all changed. Kristen Dodd explains why Lili weakened and why it wasn't in the forecast.
Hurricane Lili was a Category 2 at landfall. Here's what a Category 2 storm looks like. But Lili was a Category 4 in the Gulf. Here's what a Category 4 looks like.
The damage potential from the Category 4 versus the Category 2 is at least 2 times greater.
So what changed? Why did Lili weaken in 6 hours before landfall?
You have to have the in, up, and then you have to have the out.
A hurricane is like a giant engine that pulls in air at sea level and pushes it out at the top. If anything gets in the way of pulling in the air or pushing it out, the hurricane will weaken. In the case of Lili, something got in the way of pushing the air out.
In the case of Lili, the trough that we were forecasting to come in to direct it more toward the north and then toward the northeast after landfall did come in. But when it did come in, it basically blocked the outflow of Lili to the west, northwest, and southwest. And when that happened, the circulation began to weaken.
Why didn't forecasters predict this change?
It can be very, very delicate aloft whether or not a trough comes in and it actually enhances the outflow or cuts the outflow aloft off. And oftentimes we don't realize which one it's going to be until it's already happening.
In fact, it's very rare that a hurricane stays at peak power for any length of time. Opal didn't. Floyd didn't. The reason why is that the atmosphere is a constantly changing place, and it doesn't take much to upset the delicate balance that makes a hurricane possible in the first place. So we shouldn't be surprised when the atmosphere pulls a fast one and weakens what was a major hurricane. For the Weather Channel, I'm Kristen Dodd.
Well, let's take a look at Lili, and as of the 4 o'clock local time advisory, it was near Alexandria, Louisiana, but it is moving northward, and it has moved north of there now. And we'll take a look at it on the satellite view, and you can see that it continues to move off in a generally northerly direction. Still seeing some rain and some wind, and we still have concerns about the windy weather, and those tropical storm warnings are in effect farther in.